I need to correct something about my Galaxy Watch 9 review that was posted earlier. I've been getting up to 2 if not 3 days of active use on this smartwatch. Even though on paper it says about 30 to 40 hours, I have noticed that I've used them for 2 days. If I run multiple times within those days of sport activities, it has held me well. But towards the end of that, towards going to the 3rd day, the battery starts to, suffer and needs a charge around the low digits. I did say I was getting up to 2 to 3 days battery life, and a lot of you called that out in the comments. So I went back, factory reset the watch, and then charged it fully to test the battery all over again. The results I'm getting now are actually quite different. So here is exactly what happened. During my initial testing, I was testing this along with 2 other smartwatches, which was the Garmin Forerunner 970 and also the Google Fitbit. So there were times in which I had to take it off my wrist and place it down. And also I had my always on display off, just for context, for you to know the environment in which I'm testing in. And from my recent testing, I've come to notice that those 2 to 3 days I said in my earlier video will not reflect the true time of someone using only this watch fully to their day-to-day activity. So for this new test, I'll be giving you the timeline of the test, what exactly I tested, the different parameters, and also the timeline it took for it to charge and also for it to drain. For context, I've been testing this since yesterday, and right now I'm still at about 25%. The time is about 10:17 a.m. and I've had this on my wrist from around 9 or 10 yesterday. For the first 0 to 15 minutes that I started charging this after the factory reset and draining it, I was able to get about 15% of charge. And then about an hour after that, I got up to 50%, and it took close to almost getting to the 2-hour mark for me to get a complete 100% full charge. And then I started wearing the watch. There's something very important I have to say. This is on the unit I'm testing, because I saw in one of the comments, one of the users said they got there at 66% and it got charged fully to 100% in 28 minutes. So the result might vary based on the unit, but everything I'm saying is based on this particular unit that I'm using to test. At around 10:34 p.m., I had drained 50% of the battery within the first day. Now keep in reference that I started wearing this roughly around 9 or 10 a.m. that same day. I went to bed and I woke up around 7:30 and it was now at 33%. Now after that, I haven't done any other activity on this watch. Keep in reference, my always on display is still off, but I've been using it to get my notifications, still tracking my steps and all my vitals. And now that the time is actually 10:20 a.m. the next day, is at 25%. So based on this new result and test that I've done, I can't stand behind my 2 to 3 days battery life again, as this is not a continuous use of the battery life. And especially with always on display on, you're going to be averaging roughly 1 day max or 1.5 days if you're using this for rigorous activities. So you should keep this in mind. Now, I'm guessing the bigger size of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 9 might give you a better battery because it has better battery capacity. But since I'm testing just the smaller size of the Galaxy Watch 9, these are the results you're looking to get. But what does this mean for you that is thinking of getting a Samsung Galaxy Watch 9? Does this mean that everything I said about the watch features and functionality are bad and terrible? Absolutely not. This is an incredible watch that is lacking one thing, which is in the battery department. And I'm guessing for all of the features that have been crammed into it, especially the GPS, it is going to drain a lot of battery, but I believe Samsung should be able to put a bigger battery in this watch. My advice for you would be, if you get the smaller size and the battery is not comfortable for you, you can return it and get either the bigger size that has a slightly bigger battery, because for the price that you're getting this watch as, in regards to things like the Apple Watch and its other counterparts, for a smartwatch, it's pretty decent. And the second one would be, if you have no issues with charging this, probably before you go to bed or find 30 minutes within your days to charge it, this would also make the watch really a good buy for you. I have used different types of smartwatch and I've tested them against a whole plethora of different circumstances. And I'm telling you that the features the Samsung Galaxy Watch 9 has are really, really top tier, especially when it has to tracking your mileage and data. It does a really, really good job. But keep in mind, the battery drains really fast. So shout out to everyone that commented on the video and shared their own experience. This is what really makes me enjoy doing these tech reviews and testing, to see how other people react and use their device, to see if even the data we're getting is consistent with other users. So this is the update on the battery on the Samsung Galaxy Watch 9. Now you know, and thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm out here testing another device. We'll have another video for you out there soon. Peace.